Gameplay was saved.
Let's get this expedition underway. Meet me at the gate.
Alright, so we gathered a bunch of stuff. So now I can upgrade one of the weapons I already got. I apologize for all the coughing.
You can embark on an expedition just by heading out through the gate. Or you can use the world map. Whatever's easiest for you.
Alright. So now, we stocked up. We got a lot of stuff. Now we can go after, keep going through this quest. We have already done everything we can do about foraging for stuff, so we don't really have to worry about that, which is good for us.
There's no time limit or cap on how many times you're allowed to faint.
So now we can just focus on doing the quest. Head to the new campsite is our current objective. So we're going to do that. Oh, that's another thing I forgot to do. At the end of every expedition slash quest that you don't die on, because if you die on a quest and you lose the quest, whatever you accumulated for rewards and stuff is automatically gone. So if you abandon a quest and be like, oh, the heck with this, I'm out. It will take all your whatever you have acquired that you be like, oh, I need. That's now gone. So whenever you're doing a quest, it's easier to return from expedition and get all that stuff, as opposed to abandoning a quest and everything you got is now for the birds. That wording, way I worded it, is going to be really funny in a few seconds. I don't keep extra antidote herbs because I acknowledge that they're important and I know I need to get more of them. The problem is there's other stuff that's more important that I end up just needing later on. Alright. Now, remember when I said for the birds was a funny way of wording things? No, it's not a dinosaur. See? Has a beak and everything. It's for the birds. For the birds.
Well, if we don't take care of that pest, the camp won't last the night.
Oh, yeah.
Kulu Yaku. It's sort of a bird-looking weirdo. So the way this is set up, that area that we just found will be available to us after we finish dealing with Big Ugly here.
And switch to the world map. Then select Astera.
If you want to go all the way back to Astera or whatever headquarters you end up at and start the quest over again, as opposed to being on an expedition, you have that option. But we haven't really done any fighting since we've been doing these expeditions, so I think we should be fine. Go into the wall. Now, there's a reload time for both finishing moves of the heavy bowgun for Wyvern Heart, which is the minigun move, and Wyvern Snipe, which is the bone bowgun move. More often than not, the heavy bowgun move, Wyvern Heart, the minigun one, will do more damage, but it's a slower reload time. As opposed to Wyvern Snipe, it can also do a good amount of damage, but it reloads significantly quicker. That flash fly cage was set there by that new gadget that we just got from the bug trappers. And when that's set, you can set traps and stuff for monsters you're fighting. Yes, he's just going to stand there and take it because those stars around his eyes were an indication of blindness. He couldn't see us. We blinded him. And I'm gonna guess he was not happy about it. Our health is full. I don't need to get that little Vigor Wasp. The more you find of trails of like footprints or whatever falls off of a monster that's just left around, you can unlock optional expeditions through the provisions team that will help you get specific rewards from a monster that you're trying to hunt. It's a helpful thing to keep an eye out for. So if you want to keep hunting a monster for armor and stuff, then that's a helpful thing to find. Oh, that little frog guy that we just hit, that's a paratoad. If you impact that, it lets off a sort of yellow smoke thing that induces paralysis. There's a way to use your environment to your advantage. I'm gonna need to get... I'm gonna need to kill these little flying bird weirdos anyway, so... And that's for something later on. I'm gonna need another one of those wing drake hide things. And that's for something way, way, way later on. I have this game memorized to that exact detail. Latchberry. All right. Oh, it's fully loaded. Awesome. I was too busy dealing with those other smaller flyer weirdos. The Marinos, I think it's called. Yeah, you can also launch monsters into other monsters, and it's the same effect as launching it into the wall, except you knock over two guys for the price of one. Okay, so there's a skull icon around the Kuluyaku icon on the mini-map. You catch him in the trap. You catch him in the trap, just like that, and then you trank bomb him a couple times, and boom, you have captured a monster. I captured him instead of killing him, so I'm going to get more stuff. That is an important detail that you are always going to remember. When it comes to fighting monsters, you get more stuff from capturing it as opposed to killing it. It's almost like this game's way of saying, don't be a savage. You don't have to kill it if you don't have to kill it, don't kill it. You want more stuff, right? We'll give you more stuff if you don't kill it. Don't be the source of extinction. Beat him up anyway, but don't be the source of extinction. It's almost like make up your mind. It's like you don't want me to beat him up, but you don't want it dead. Like, we hate these dinosaur things, just not completely. Actually, wait, where's that? Oh, there's another one right there. Hey, buddy. Thanks, Shadow. Alright, we don't need to get any more Wingdrake hides. That's going to be something for us to worry about later. Later. Oh, I missed the thing. I have it memorized, but I'm not perfect. But I'm still probably one of the most experienced Monster Hunter World players there is. Because I've been playing since the second this released. Return to Astera. I know that's part of the thing. We're not going to do that yet. We got to replenish everything we got, which means I've got one thing of sleep herbs I'm going to get, then we can go home. Yoink. And now we can go home. Take all.
Magnifique.
Thanks for making sure the campsite is safe. We went ahead and got the camp all set up. It's yours to use as you like. And I know what you're made of, Fiverr. I hope I can talk you into taking jobs from you more often. Yay!
I have something special just for you.
Ample supply of mega potions. I should know how important they are to any quest. Having said that, we're in short supply and we need someone to help us refill our stocks.
Come back soon.
Thank you, thank you.
Yup. Every time you talk to the provisions people after you finish a quest, once you're done, if you have already finished that, you'll automatically get the reward. It's not... That's something we can work around. We can get another mega potion for us. Okay, so that one's entirely doable. That one. Set that one to that. The Vestboard one, that's a thing and that'll need to be done later. So we lost one mega potion, but we can restock that easily. It helps to have more than just one already ready shock trap ready to go. So since I have it auto set, if I use one and I'm not able to capture the monster in time, I can use the the crafting list to make another shock trap. So at the most I have 3 ready to go against a monster. And every time you beat a monster, you unlock either its parts to improve on in the crafting menu if you want to make parts from that monster right away, or you unlock armor you can build from that monster. Not just for you, but also for your Palico, and we're gonna do that right now. It's already wearing the leather set. The bone set sort of looks like that. That's the Jagras set, and we need Jagras parts for one of our builds, so we're not going to waste that. That is the Kuluyaku set. It sort of looks like he's from the movie Aladdin, kind of. So yeah, we're going to make that armor for him. Fresh out of Alabama, his weapon is a banjo. I love that they have the mustache as part of an armor. What's the helmet for that suit of armor? Oh, it's a turban and a mustache. You know, because they mustache us a question of some sort. And what I do when I equip a new armor set, I sell the old one because I don't need that anymore. Changed. Let's see this. I can go on another quest. Yes. It's a different monster, so we're going to switch weapons. I am going to use the upgraded gun lance that we used earlier. Actually, wait, you know what? Actually, you know what? Yeah, we're going to use that. That seems like it's going to be fun. Its attack power is higher, at least. Oh yeah, speak to the commander. Hi, old guy.
Done well.
Nice work clearing out the camp. I knew you'd come through, and now we're finally ready. Alright, Hunter, the Puke Puke hunt is on. Once you've hunted the target, the Scholars will be able to get a closer look at that evidence you found. I cannot stress enough how vital it is taking out the Puke Puke for the commission. This could be a break we've been waiting for. Good luck and be careful. Okay.
Has an urgent mission. Partner, you'd better come see me.
Hey there.
I have, right now, 4 different gun lances set up and ready to go because for melee weapons, elemental added damage helps, and some monsters have elements they're weak to that will help you deal more damage against that monster. And that's what I'm trying to do, is get one set of everything. Not one set of everything, but one set for every elemental damage type there is. And there's 5 of them in Monster Hunter that aren't status affected, and I don't worry about the status ones. There's one for fire attribute, there's the fire element, there's water, there's lightning, there's ice, and then there's dragon element. I'm gonna have one set of armor for each one, because I'm thorough and responsible. Alright. Now let's go kill that other bird monster that we saw earlier. Oh. Well, that was quick. Also, if it wasn't already obvious, big monsters get bigger and stronger the further and further you go.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I'm good. If you do want to relive some of these streams, I have a YouTube channel that is the same name as my Twitch channel, GamePlayer818, spelled the exact same way. Oh! Man, that had to hurt. That's another downside to using that Wyvern Fire attack is, yes, it does a lot of damage. The problem is, it just rips through your durability. The durability bar is right under your stamina bar, which is right under the green health bar. So when you're using a melee weapon like I am, it goes the green bar, that's the health, the darker yellow bar underneath it, that is durability, that's stamina, and then there's the bar underneath that, that's a sword of a color, that's durability itself. If you have a slashing weapon and you have the option of going after a monster's tail, you more often than not will need that monster's tail, so you know, if you have the option to and need it, which more often than not you might. If you then go after the tail. When a monster roars, it will stun you. But if you're blocking while it's roaring, you will block the effects of the stun. Get away from that. That is a poison cup plant, and when you hit it, or something hits it, it will sort of spread this toxic goo on the ground that will poison you if you step in it. Step in it and stay in it for too long. We're not gonna fight him. We're not gonna fight the big ink Tyrannosaurus monster yet. We are not ready. We are not ready. We're not wearing good enough stuff. We will die! And it will be quick. In the words of King Rauru from Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, no death would be more certain or more foolish. I'm also a Legend of Zelda player. I got a tattoo to prove it on my left arm. Now, I am not planning on making armor out of this monster at all. So I didn't need to cut off its tail, but just to prove a point, I cut off its tail. I'll let them play with each other while I sharpen my weapon. They get into tiny little scuffles, not full on fights, if they're not monsters that are set to do battle against each other. Okay, so Puke is limping. He is sick and tired of us. There, you're blind now. Go be somebody else's problem. Because right now you're not our problem, but we will be coming back to see you. Crap, you're not what I wanted!
You did it! Now the commander can send someone out to see if that slag will lead us to Zora Mattos.
I'm just gonna go over the build I already have set up real quick, so just be patient with me. 'Tis all I ask. I'll take all that stuff.
You've done well. And listen up. All right, it's time to begin the Elder Dragon investigation. Make sure you know what you need to do.
So now we need to protect the scholars. Let's regroup at the Wildspire Waste.
We're gonna restock our stuff first. Actually, no, no, never mind. It's fine. All right, we're good. Yay. We are all set. I got myself confused. And that's okay. That happens around the beginning of the game, but once things progress on and we keep going, it'll be better. It'll be a little bit better. Sorry, I know my head sort of fell a little bit, but that's because I'm sitting in a memory foam beanbag chair, and the longer I sit in it, the more it just sort of sinks. Especially if you sit in it a lot, like I do. It's my favorite chair. It's the comfiest thing my butt has ever touched. I could fall asleep in this thing if I wanted to, and not feel bad about it. All right. Okay, so I need to make a mega potion. I need to get make more trank bombs, so that means a thing of parashrooms and sleep herbs. And I need to make another shock trap. Also, I don't need those empty files, so I can just put that right back in the sort of item box. I am going to delete that. Gonna grab that parashroom. Gonna fast travel that way because it's easier to get stuff from that part. Also, I want to get rid of those empty vials because I don't need those.
Use the item box to manage your inventory.
I don't need the empty vials because that's for holding ammo casings for bow and arrow stuff. And we're not using a bow and arrow. We're not. We're using slower stuff, but stronger stuff. We're using a weapon that's better with damage per hit as opposed to damage per second. No, not damage per second. Damage per hit as opposed to hit per second. Because fast weapons like long swords and dual blades and stuff get more hits per second, and that's what makes them good. As opposed to a weapon like this, this will do more damage per hit, and that's good for the sake of just trucking through monsters. So you can go through it the fast way and beat the crap out of it with sort of rapid punches, or you can get a heavier weapon. That's a monster we're going to be fighting later on by a lot. And go through it like that Danny DeVito meme. So anyway, I just started blasting. I don't need you. I have all the flash bugs I need. I have all the flash pods I need. I do not need another. What? Oh, I just grabbed it. Duh. I don't need that. There it is, Thunderbug. Alright, now I'm good, so we can return from the expedition.
So now we need to protect the scholars. Let's regroup at the Wildspire Waste.
Let me see if I unlock the armor I want to build that's the next tier up for my character. And there's only one way we can do that. Going to the smithy, which we're going to go to a lot throughout this game. Puke. No, that is not the armor we are going to make. So the armor we're going to make has not shown up yet. And that's okay. It's okay. It happens. Yeah, we got time. We're going to do another quest where we start looking into a newer area of the New World, the Wildspire Waste. Oh, I gotta get a new trap tool. I like to stay stocked up on stuff. So yeah, the thing with, I have two characters on my profile for Monster Hunter. I started over with my main character because I want to be prepared for when Monster Hunter Wilds comes out next year. And this character, who is sort of a tribute to my friend, God rest your soul. And this character is going to be used for streams only. And I'm not going to be streaming any other games for a little bit because the next game that I want to stream doesn't come out until around the end of this month. So we got time for that. So Saturdays and Sundays, and if I can fit it in during the week, more streams than that for this game. And try to start that after this. What do you think? Tomorrow, same time? Should hopefully work out well.
Wildspire Waste features a mixture of dry land and swamps, which naturally
defend the researchers. So we gotta stick around these guys. I don't know what's coming, but I can't be good.
Hey, look, a waterfall.
the water filters down through the sand and collects in the lower areas, thus creating a mire.
Oh, great. We get to go uphill now.
Look at the bright side. I'm not the one pushing the heavy cart. I'm the one that has a gun for the sole intent of defending y'all in case someone decides to get any smart ideas. Oh, obvious little context. Different areas produce different materials. So stuff you mine out of the ancient forest could be different than stuff you mine out of the Wildspire Waste.
Beetle?
The wildlife here are quite resilient creatures.
That's why I wasn't able to make the alloy armor yet. I need earth crystals, and that's going to be an endeavor all its own.
The area has a hard shell that helps retain moisture.
This game really gets into the nitty-gritty of nature and the defending of said nature.
Dear me, we made it. Can we have a break now?
Look, the Wildspire. That's where we'll find what we came for.
Oh, just like the ancient forest, there is a tribe of Grimalkins,
Well, on we go.
or the little cat people that's traveling with us, like Shadow over here, in this area. And we got to keep an eye open for that.
Might be worse. This is so heavy.
Did you hear that?
Everyone, be careful. Mind checking it out for us there, partner?
Oh, dear me.
Woo, a dragon!
Jumpin' Jaggies! A Rathian!
You know at this speed, my friends. In times like these, it is.
When I said I like to use long-range weapons like my bowgun against monsters that fly, it's monsters like the Rathian I was talking about.
Use your slinger to create some kind of noise and distract it.
Now, run!
Go deal with the distracting fire. We're gonna go this way because we have stuff to do and we'd rather not make you mad at us for no reason.
Run for your life!
We don't need to fight that guy, and that guy's about as strong as that Tyrannosaurus monster that's been walking around in the ancient forest, so we'll leave him for later. Assuming we need to fight him at all, which I don't think we do. None of the armors I'm going to make, nor any of the weapons I'm going to be making involve her.
It's horrifyingly close.
Hell hath no fury like a Rathian scorn. Well, like any Rathian, actually.
But she could provide the Commission with valuable data. Hunter, I couldn't trouble you for a sample, could I?
I don't need to fight that thing. I might fight it later on for craps and giggles, but I'm not going to fight that thing right now.
Let's ask the head honchos.
Okay, Wildspire Waste. Oh, I'm going to need shells from that little bug guy. From the Vespoids are those little bee knockoffs.
But I am in shock over how gargantuan it really is.
Yes, it certainly seems to exceed the measurements in all the guild's writings.
Oh, you only heard about it through books and stuff?
For a beast like this to
You've never seen one in real life? It's always more impressive when you see it in real life the first time. Got a little bit less than 15 minutes left as a time limit for this stream.
Finally.
Just so you have a little time frame of how much how much longer the stream is going to go for, because with the amount of games I have saved in my PlayStation, the most streams I can cut through at a time, the most clips I save and edit at a time, the most I can do is 3.
The evidence is within sight.
Otherwise, I'd have to start deleting stuff, and I don't want to delete stuff like that. So, you know, no. 3 it is.
Let's see what kind of present Zora Magdaros has left for us.
Look over there! Another clue!
Me first. Eureka!
Whenever scoutflies turn red like that and fly away, there's a monster nearby.
Jumping jaggies! Eat a better off!
Follow me. Come on.
It's a larger monster, so you'd think I'd use a up-close weapon against it, but for this guy, because it has a good amount of distance attacks that keeps you far away from it anyway, ranged it is.
Don't worry. I'll keep the scholars out of harm's way.
Okay, so he's pissed, so grappling on it's not going to be helping me right now. If I get stuck in that mud it's shaking off of its body, it's hard for me to get out of it. So, and that's why I sort of consider this, if you can stay far away from it, monster, and just shoot at it, then shoot at it. The mud that comes off of this guy is why I consider distance monster. I know there's herbs nearby, so I can drink a potion and recover my health. I don't want to just bleed through stuff. Oh, that didn't work. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. If you see the bar over my ammo, that used to be a blue picket fence looking thing, it's reloading a lot slower than the sniper one. Oh, it's ready. But he's gonna run away now. Okay, there's thunderbugs around here. That'll help when we want to replenish our shock traps. He's gonna go that way. So I'm gonna go back to the camp that's originally belonging to us up here. Okay. I try to level up everything at an even pace, if I can help it. So we leveled up the flash fly cage, so the next thing we're going to level up is the Vigor Wasp spray, which is an extra healing weapon for us. And then after that, it'll be... I'll start looking around for the next gadget we're going to get, which should be in this area. There is a new gadget and a new tribe of Grimalkins, or Palico people, the little cat creatures, in every region. There is one in this region, too. Oh yeah, I got time. Sorry, thinking out loud to myself because, again, I do have to time myself for my streams because I can only edit X amount of videos at a time. This way. Launch into the thing. Oh, he had some time to roll around in the mud. So he has more mud to shake off of him. Blast nut. That's sticky ammo. Oh, that hurt. But it hurt him even more. Oh no, wait, there's spread ammo here, I believe. Gotta be close now. Nope.
That's a thorn pod, a powerful type of slinger ammo. Attacking the part it's latched onto deals blunt damage.
So basically, when you when you shoot it onto a monster or use it as a clutch claw thing to launch it into something, the thorn pod will stay latched into it. It'll stay stuck there, and if you hit the part that it's stuck to, if you hit that little pod that's sticking out of it, you will deal extra damage to it. I always forget what extra ammo is around this area, so I just shoot it with regular ammo and hope for the best. Oh. He is is near done. That's good news. All right.
If you're clever, you can use the slinger to distract monsters.
Not the perfect time to do that, I know, but it helps to have those things right next to each other. Trap for capturing and trank bomb for putting it to sleep. So they're directly next to each other, so it's super, super, super easy to just capture it in one shot and be done.
Glad you're back. Oh, don't worry. I found a safe place for the scholars to hide. I guess I'll go round them up. Wait for us back at camp.
You there. Are you part of the Fifth Fleet? Then that means the Elder Crossing is upon us again. The years fly by faster than I can count them. I too am a hunter of the First Fleet. Might I trouble you to share your tale with me? Let's find a suitable place. So, my old friends are well. Praise be. It sounds like the good scholars are as incorrigible as ever. Might I ask, are you tracking the monster that dropped that massive slag? I as well. It seems so easy. Follow the trail, find the truth. Well, it has been a pleasure. Nearby you will find my camp. I trust it will be of some avail. To you and the others. Please pass a message on to the commander that I am safe. But a force compels me on, and I intend to see where it takes me. If you too feel so compelled, then we will cross paths again at the end of all of this.
Was that who I think it was?
All right, we're right at the end. So, thank you for joining me on the first Monster Hunter World stream. I really appreciate it a lot. I'll probably do another one same time tomorrow for another 3 hours. So, thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night. And, all that jazz.